at thy foot, I'll let and follow thee, my Lord, throughout the world. Oh, I come again, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. By and by I come to seize thy strife and lead me to my grave. Tomorrow will I send.
Who's on? The nurse. Who's the nurse?
No.
Come on. We did get to the book. You didn't know where we were.
Madam, I come and but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. Madam, by and by I come to seize thy strife and lead me to my grave. Tomorrow will I send.
So drive my soul.
1,000 times a night.
Oh, 1,000 times the worst. To what thy like. Love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books. But love from love where school with.
Please pardon this interruption. Will the following students please report to the main lobby at this time? Eddie Banco and Sophia Rufino. Eddie Banco, Sophia Rufino to the main lobby.
His Romeo hissed, oh for a falconer's voice, to lure this tassel pencil back again. Bonding the chorus and may not speak aloud, else would I tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, the repetition of Mount Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet look sound lovers coming by night. Like softest music to a tender ears.
Romeo,
My sweet,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no farther than a wanton's word. That lets it hop a little from his horn, like a poor prisoner in his twisted guide. And I will with the lust, broken thread, plucks it back again, so love and jealous of his liberty.
I would I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, parting in such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till there be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace within thy breast. Would I wear sleep in peace, so sweet to rest. Hence I will my ghostly fire close cell, his help to crave my dear life to tell.
Alright. Damn, that's a lot of reading. The gray-eyed woman smiled. What?
Cut some of it. You can shorten it. Skip through it. Skip through it. Speak up.
The gray-eyed morn smiles on the Friday night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. The black darkness like a drunkard reel. From 4 days past and Satan's burning wheel.
Verse 10. What is there? Verse 10.
Wait, okay. Now the sun advances burning eye. The days of cheer and nights dank dew dry. I must upbuild those osier cage of hours with baleful weeds and precious juice flowers. The earth, that's nature's mother, is her tomb. What is her burying grave that is her womb? Okay. And wall from true birds, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action is defined. Within the infant brain of this sweet flower, poison has residence and medicine value. For this being smelt with that bar cheers each part. Being tasted stays all sense with the heart. Who such a post can them still? In man is will as her grace is rude will. And where the forcer is predominant, full soon the king's death eat up that plant. Go.
Oh, good morning, Father.
Benediction.
Yeah, you'll beat you.
With early tongue so sweet, salute me, young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid, good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps his watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges, sleep will never lie, but where unbruised you with unstuffed brain, couch his limbs, their golden sleep thou region. Therefore thy earliness thou me assured thou art uprose with some distemper, or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true, the sweetest rest was mine.
God pardons him. What wast thou with Rosalie?
With Rosalie, my ghastly fire, no, I forgot that name and that name well.
That's my good son. Where hast thou been?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask me again. I have been feasting with my enemies, where on a sudden one hath wounded me, as by me wounded. But both our remedies within thy help.
Pardon the interruption. Will Sophia Ramirez please come down to the main office? Sophia Ramirez to the main office. Thank you.
I bear no hatred against man, for low interactions, likewise steeds my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy riddling confessions find by littling strength.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers set on mine, and all combined, save that thou must combine by holy marriage, when and where and how we meet, we wode, and we made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here. Is Rosalie that thou didst love so dear? So soon forsaken young men's love that lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesus Maria, what a deal of friend, has washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosalie. How much salt water is thrown away in waste. The seasoned love that off is thou no take. The sun not yet thy signs from heaven clears. Thy old grown brain get in mine ancient years. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain thou sit, off the old tear that is not washed off yet. If ere thou waste thyself, and these wolves feed thou, and these wolves were all who were made. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in them.
Thou sides me off for loving Rosalind.
For doubt not for loving pupil mine.
And baddest me bury love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to hate.
I pray thee, child, me not. Her love now doth grace, for grace and love first love allowed, though other did not so.
Oh, she knew well. Thy love did read by route that could not spell, but come young waver, come go with me. In one respect, I thy essence be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slowly they stumble that run fast.
Yo, Marco. Let me sit there.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he
Let me
not
sit there. Stay
home
here.
tonight?
Not to his
Cousin,
father,
nigga, my ass
I
hurt.
spoke of his
I'm about to
vision.
switch seats.
Why? The same pale,
Move a
hard-hearted
seat.
wench that Rosalind torments him so that he will surely run mad.
They brought the kinsmen to old Captain.
Yo, Marco.
A challenge on my life?
You just sit right there.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Then he will answer the letters, master. How he dares me, dare.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed with a white punch's black eye, run through the ear with a love song. The very pin of his heart cleft with the vine, boy's butt shaft. He is a man to encounter Tybalt.
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sign quick song. Keeps on distant and proportion. He rests, his minimum rest. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button. A duelist, a gentleman of every first house, of the first and second cause. And the immortal pasado, the punto reverso, the hay.
The what?
The pots of such antic lives, affecting fantasticals, these new turns of accent by Jesus, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good whore. Why is not this a lamentable thing, grand sir, that he should be thus afflicted with these strange flies, these fashion mongers, these pardonings, who stand so much on the new form, that they cannot sit at ease on the cold bench. Oh, their bones, oh, their wounds.
Here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Without his roe, like a dried herring, oh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Now is he for the numbers that portray Petrarch flowed in, Laura to his lady, as the kitchen wench, Mary she had a better love to picture him. Widow, a dowdy Cleopatra, a glimpse, Helen the hero, Italy, and harlots, this a gray eye or so, but not to the purpose. Signor Romeo, bonjour, there's a French salutation to your French club. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morning to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio, my business is great, and in such case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
meaning to Kirsty,
Thou hast most kindly hidden.
I most concord to this exposure.
Nay, I am very pinky of courtesy.
Pink for flower?
Right.
Why then is my pump well flowered?
Sure, wit. Follow me. This just now till thou hast worn out thy pump, that when the single soul of it is warm, the jest may remain, after the wearing solely singular.
Oh, single soul jest, solely singular for singleness.
Come between us, good Romeo, my wits faint.
Well, Swits and spurs, wits and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, if our wits run the wild goose chase, I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I am sure I have in my whole 5. Was I with you there for the goose?
Thou was never with me for anything when thou wast not there for the goose.
I will bite thee by the ear for that jest.
Oh, nay, good goose, bite not.
Thy wit is a very bitter sweeting. It is a most sharp sauce.
And it is it not then well served into a sweet goose?
Oh, here's a wit of chervil that stretches from an inch narrow to an ell broad.
And I stretch it out for that word broad, which added to the goose, proves thee fair and wide a broad goose.
Why is not this better now than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art, by art as well as by nature, for this traveling love is like a great nature that runs lone up and down to hide his bauble in the hole.
Stop there, stop there.
Thou desirest me to stop in my tail against the hair?
Thou wouldst else have made that thy tail large.
Oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, for I was come to the whole depth of my tail, and meant indeed to occupy the argument no longer.
What? Oh, here goodly God here.
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Peter!
None.
Not.
My
My
fan,
Peter!
Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, for her fan the fairer face.
God ye, good morrow, gentlemen.
God, ye good and fair gentlewoman.
Is it good then?
'Tis no less, I tell ye, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you, what a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
By my troth, it is well said for himself to mar. Quote, gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him than he was when you saw him. I am the youngest of that name for fall of worth.
You say well.
Yeah, is the worst well? Very well, too. I think wisely.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you. She will edit him to some supper.
A bard, so home.
What hast thou found?
No hair, sir, unless a hair, sir, in a Lenten pie. That is something stale and poor, ere it be sent.
Sing.
Sing. Oh, I'll sing. And oh, whore, and oh no. Oh no. Let's just keep moving on. I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady, farewell. Lady.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of
a gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk and will speak more in a minute than he will stand in a month.
And speak anything against me, I'll take him down, and I wear lusters than he is, and 20 such jacks, and if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy,
Knaves,
I am none of his flirt gills, I am none of his scandmates, and thou must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
Peter,
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had my weapons should quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man. If I see occasion in a good quarrel and lay a law on my side.
Now, for God, I am so vexed that every part about my quarters, scurvy knave, pray you, say a word, and as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell ye, if ye should lead her in fool's paradise, as they say it, were a very cross kind of behavior, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and therefore if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman in very weak dealing.
Whoa, nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress, I will protest unto thee.
Good hearts and I faith, I will tell her as such, as much, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which as I take it is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her device, so means to come to ship this afternoon, and there shall have fire alarm shall be shrived and married. Here is thy for thy pain.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go too, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir, well, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall. Within this hour my man shall be with three, and bring 3 cords, and made like tackle stair, which a high top gallant of my joy must become void. In the secret night, farewell. By trust, then I quit. Thy pain, farewell. Commend me to thy mistress.
Now God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
What sayest thou, my nurse?
Is your man secret? Did you near, hey, say, to make keep console, putting one away?
Warrant thee, my man's a true steep as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord, when 'twas a little prating thing, oh, there is a nobleman in town, one Paris, that would fan lay knives aboard. But she, good soul, had a leave, see a toad, a very toad, as see him. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the superior man. But I warrant you, when I say so, she looks as pale as any colt. In the versal world, doth not Rosemary and Romeo begin both with a letter?
Aye, nurse, what of that, both good and are?
A mocker, that's the dog's name. R is for the no. I know it begins with some other letter, and she hath the prettiest sensuous of it. Of you and Rosemary, that it would do you good to hear it.
Commend me to thy lady.
1,000 times. Peter,
Anon.
before I speak.
Cut.